Hey YouTube, just decided to drop a quick video. If you see, my hair is straightened and slightly curled. I put up a video the other day, quick photos of when I first did it the other day. So was checking for my hair length, and as you can see, I got quite a lot of length in the past year. It definitely would be, Saturday would be a year since I had my last haircut. So yeah, I had explained in one of my videos, since my stylist decided to move away, she was the one that was coloring my hair, all those different times I had all those different hair colors with the blonde and the browns, the chocolate browns. So many of you asked me, especially in a lot of my other videos with my lighter hair, what color was that? And it's really hard to say because as many of you already know who had highlights, know that as you have highlights for a year or over a year, I had mine for 2 years, that they constantly will change, especially if you live in a hot climate where it's over 100 degrees all summer long. So my hair was lifted a lot from the natural sun, but having a full head of highlights, it just really changes what you started off with, because I really started off with the chocolate brown, caramel, and light pieces of blonde streaks throughout my whole head. So over time, the sun just kind of made it all look more blonder as I got into the second year. So yeah. So those are the basic colors that you see most girls with. You know, I just happen to have a stylist who also has the similar background as mine, and she has naturally curly hair, and she always wore those colors in her hair. So she knew how to bring me from this dark hair into that blonde without it being brassy. So the reason why I went back to this color, because this was the base color over the highlights that I had. So I decided just to go back with the base color, because I would have to do it all over anyways, because over 2 years you lose the look, you know, of the highlights. So you have to start all over again. So I decided to, you know, just take a good break, a good 6-month break from, you know, doing that. So the only thing I have to color is just my new growth that I get in, that I get from, you know, me getting a little bit of grays here and there. So yeah. Other than that, last year, if you all remember, my hair was, it's curled now. It kind of went. You know how it is when you curl your hair, it kind of goes up a little bit. You lose length. It was to here. It was about right here, and I'll show you the back. That's the back, and it's curled, so you can't really see the length in the back. But if you look at the video under this video, you will see the actual length it is, because I did that 2 days ago. So yeah, I don't really like to straighten my hair a lot. I don't really think it's healthy to do that. And all that work that I did to get it really healthy, you know, I don't want to, you know, make that same mistake. So I just want to be careful. This time, when I did my hair, I normally take the round brush and I come down like they do in the salon, but I find out that a lot of times to be very harsh, and a lot of times it breaks your hair, giving you a lot of flyaways. So what I did is I watched a video of, I can't think of her name, but I don't know if it's just Kelly or Kelly, but she has beautiful curls too, and I noticed that she just left her hair kind of curly and just blow dried it like that. So that's what I did, and then I sectioned my hair off starting at the bottom, and I began to lightly flat iron it. I think I had it on like maybe like 300, 250, something like 275, something like that. I used to do the 350s and the 375. I don't really want to do that, you know, meaning that I do love my curls, and I would like to bounce back once I'm done, you know, seeing how my length is, bounce back to my curly hair. So yeah, I think that with my healthy lifestyle and me doing fitness, I noticed too that my hair, I think that it stimulated my hair growth even more from just its natural growth process. I don't think that I think my hair grows like average. I don't really think I get like, it depends, because remember I explained in the winter your hair slows down, and in the summer it picks back up. It's the greenhouse effect, you know. And I think in the winter my hair grows maybe 1.5 inches, and in the summer my hair grows like 2 inches. So I get a lot more hair growth during those times than I do in my winter. But the cool thing about the winter, what I do is I do protective styling a lot. I'll do you know, like you see the girls at the gym that put their hair up in a bun so they can get the hair off their shoulders. That's what I do a lot. And I may wear a couple curls coming down my face, or I'll just leave. I always make sure I leave in a leave-in conditioner in my hair. I saturate it every time I have it in a bun. So even when I take it out the next day to redo my hair, it's still slightly wet from the leave-in conditioner that I have in it, and my hair loves it. You know, especially if you're a curly girl, your hair is going to love the moisture. Moisture is so important. So make sure that you're constantly putting that moisture in your hair if you're doing any type of updos for that day that you may be going somewhere. So even if I'm at home, I constantly have my hair, you know, with the leave-in conditioner in it. I always make sure that my moisture is right. And I think that's what also helps me. I do deep condition my hair once a week, and I mostly do that more so in the winter, since the hair growth does slow down in the winter, and I've noticed that my hair has become more silkier in doing so. There's no particular hair mask or deep conditioner that won't work. I mean, conditioners pretty much work anyways. It's more of the shampoos, like I said, that you have to worry about. So that's why I use sulfate-free and organics. But I use Silk Elements a lot. I use the the Silk Elements, the yellow and brown jar, the Mega Silk, and I use the one in the green jar. They're the same. It's just the other one in the green jar has olive oil in it. So I kind of fluctuate between the both. So yeah, I definitely love those. I still sometimes do my Millennium Mud. You can get that at Sally's as well. I think it's like $6.99. I've been using my, I haven't been using my Jane Carter Solution shampoos and conditioners and my Kinky Curly shampoo and conditioner lately. I've been taking a break from it. I've been using my L'Oreal sulfate-free shampoo, the pink one, and the conditioner. So yeah, so that's what I've been using in my hair. And those are supposed to be organic, but I know it's kind of controversial with some people who are naturals. They still don't like some of their ingredients in it, but it doesn't really bother me. So yeah. Other than that, I think that this year has allowed me to be able to have my hair, some hair growth. No longer, I'm trying to come out of that bob. It's so hard to grow out of a bob, let me tell you. So if any of you are thinking about doing a bob, and if you look at the very beginning when I first cut my hair and I had the side swept bangs and the layered bob, it was very cute. And as time went on, the 2 years that I had the bob, I started growing out the bangs, and it became more like an asymmetrical bob stacked in the back. It's been very difficult. I kind of still have the shape a little bit, so I kind of played with the curling my rollers. That's what I use for my hair, is rollers in my hair, so I can kind of, you know, get past the shape little by little. As I do get it cut, I do have them work on cutting the shape out. So that's the tough part, is getting past the bob stage. So I should be, I would say, like in October or November, I should have, my hair should be more, let's see, my hair should be more, I would say right here. Knowing how my hair grew back in the past, when it was to my shoulders, it took me a good 2 years to get it past to the middle of my back. So, you know, don't spend a lot of money on stuff. Keep it very simple, stupid. I'm serious. I mean, don't get caught up on what you see every YouTube girl, you know, buy because you may like her hair or whatever. You know, just make sure you just got really good products, you know, and make sure that, you know, you're not going out there spending all your money on stuff like that. Then you'll be like me, and then you'll wind up with a whole box of products that I don't even use. I use it on my son. I don't use it on myself, so because he has curly hair himself. So basically that's it. I need to probably just actually, because I know some people are more visual. You can still explain what you use in your hair, but some people like to see. So I'm definitely going to work probably towards this weekend, making sure I show you all my shampoo and conditioners that I use. Or maybe what I'll do is I won't do the shampoos. I will do, because I told you, just as long as they're sulfate free and they don't have, you know, all those harmful chemicals in it, you'll be fine. I like to use organic stuff. But for the deep condition, I've been getting that question the most. What do I use to deep condition my hair? And I definitely do use the Silk Elements. So I'm going to show you what the jar looks like, because I know many of us are visual. I know I'm a visual person. So I'll do that. I'll work on that. That probably will be my next video. Other than that, thank you guys for just being awesome. Even though I get some silly comments sometimes, it really drives me nuts. Like on one of my when I had my bob cut, I was talking about the bob haircut. Someone made a comment, because I always say my age. I don't care, because I talk about having gray hair and people freak out. So I like to let them know that, you know, I don't know, I'm just an honest person. I don't really care. You know, ages to me is just a number. I'm very proud of my age. And this person thought that I wasn't proud of my age. And you guys already know, who know me, who's been my true followers. You guys know that I'm extremely proud of being 41 and a half years old. I'll be 42 in June. And it's just a number, you know what I'm saying? I don't need to come off on YouTube and having to explain myself about my age. Is so silly. I mean, I found myself going back and forth with this person about age. She kind of summed me up all in one, because I said something about my age, and I thought it was just so inappropriate. For one, she doesn't know me, and for two, it's just, the video was even about the age. It was about hair. It was about the bob haircut and the hair color I had at the time. It was so silly. So, you know, anyways, always be true to who you are, no matter what people say to you. You know, just you know, just don't sweat it. It's not even that serious. You know what I mean? There's bigger fish to fry. There's more serious problems in the world than to worry about if, you know, someone's hung up with age. You know, it's so silly. But anyways, but I want to thank you guys for, you know, even taking time out to ask me how I'm growing out my hair, or what products that I use and whatnot. I mean, that's why I have this channel, really, is for that reason only. Because I know in my heart, I had hair to my waist 3 years ago, and it only took me 2.5 years to get it past the middle of my bra strap. So 3.5 years it was to my waist pretty much. So, and I also have a video of that, if you somewhere down there in the archive too, of how long my hair was. It was very, very, very long until I cut it into the bob. So I know how to grow out hair, and I know there's so many other girls who had, you know, damaged hair like me, or who has similar curly hair, or like myself, or just curly hair in general. You know, just be able to have a community of other girls who understand, you know, the struggle of how hard it is to find good products that actually work in our hair. And YouTube has helped me out a lot to be able to understand my hair type, you know. So yeah, you know, kudos to YouTube. So yeah, so don't let people sweat you. You know, there's always going to be negative people, and you know, I just pray for them and just move forward in my life. It's just not that deep, you know. So all right, y'all, I'll make sure I work on that video this weekend so you guys can see what I use. And you know, Sally's is very inexpensive too. It's a great place that you can just run in your local neighborhood, pick up your product, and go back home. And that's the cool thing. You don't have to order online, have to wait for your product to come to you or whatnot. So, all right, you guys, I have to go work out. I will see you guys in my next video. I love you guys. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and thank you guys for all the love and the support and for watching my video. You guys are amazing. See you in my next video. Bye.